Thanks for staying with us. So, first time in our democracy that a governor is on the verge of losing his position due to defection of another political party. Though the governor and his deputies still have a right to appeal the appellate court, last week's constitutional amendment actually was one that caused this to happen. Now, the National Assembly had voted in favor. Once any elected politician cross carpets to another party, he or she automatically loses his or her position, unlike the time past where they hinge on factions within their parties. So this happened where yesterday Umahi got sacked. Now, everybody's talking about this, and we will need clarity that, okay, with this new, although they still have the right to appeal, but we need understanding if this is really here to stay. What does it mean for future elections? What does it mean for future democracy going forward? The strength of our democracy and the sustenance of our democracy. What are your thoughts on this? I'd like to hear your thoughts. You can call us on 08127053687, 09139076948. You can also tweet us at TVC Connect. Please hashtag your view TVC so we can read your tweets. I know you took the story during the papers in this one, so let me let you start.
Okay, so I was thinking we're getting the guest first, but there's something interesting here that I want to quote about what the judge said in giving the judgments. Let me get it quickly. He says,
okay, before you go ahead,
okay?
Let me, because I'm told we have a guest in the studio right now.
Right.
So we're going to be focusing actually on the legality of yesterday's judgment sacking Ebonyi governor and deputy and 15 lawmakers, the Professor Amari Omaka, SAN, Ebonyi State. Good morning, sir. Are you there? Hello, sir. Are you there?
Yes, I am here.
Okay. Thank you for joining us. So, yesterday, you hear about the news that happened yesterday, and obviously it's one of the hottest topics today. The fact that the judgment sacking Ebonyi governor, the deputy, and 15 lawmakers. I don't want to say how legal is this, because we already know what happened recently with the constitutional amendment. But do you think they can win in the appellate court to overturn this? Okay, what's the legality of this? I mean, can they upturn this decision in the appellate court? Can they appeal it?
Yes. As a matter of fact, I've not had the privilege of reading the tenor of the judgment. But from what I hear from the media, the governor, His Excellency Umahi, and Deputy Kelechi Igwe, and other lawmakers have been purportedly sacked by the ruling of Justice Igwe of the Abuja High Court. And of course, others that all the votes amounting to about 400,000, a little less, be transferred to the People's Democratic Party. The same judgment also orders the PDP to quickly send the replacement for them to have the vote which the court proposed belong to the People's Democratic Party. Well, what is surprising in this matter is that in this country we have had repeats of defections, so many defections, and the court have spoken extensively concerning the power of the court to remove a sitting governor or president merely because of defection. I want to start by saying that the court that gave this order is a high court. A high court and a federal high court, whether state or federal, have coordinate jurisdiction. In other words, they have the same power. I consider this foreign shopping, where people will not be conscious of the fact that they not of similar jurisdiction have given judgment. You go ahead and still give another one. This is judicial helplessness. And I'm glad to reiterate the fact that the Honorable, the Chief Judge of the Federation have consistently warned against this and said punishment should be meted against. We are looking forward to the day punishment will begin to be meted, begin to give, conflicting judgment, courts that have the same power. That is what I have to say at the interim.
All right.
However, it is there's no gain repeating the fact that standard section 40 of the Constitution And in the case of the Inspector General of the Attorney General of the Federation and the particular advocate, the Supreme Court relied on Section 4 of the Constitution and said that nobody, whether president or governor, is prohibited. They have a right to join any political party and also to exit any political party, provided it's a that political party is recognized by INEC. And the question is the APC as a party recognized by INEC? I think that's the
Okay, so that's one.
So, generally speaking, I am of the opinion that that is foreign shopping, and the governor has the right. And the court has spoken in repeat of cases, which each time will permit us, we can mention a good number of them, that votes belong extensively to the individual and not to the party. It belongs to the individual and not to the party. And then, if you look at the content of Section 141 of the Constitution, and then the provisions of the amended Electoral Act, it is slow in saying that votes actually belongs to individuals and not to political parties. So I'm saying, without fear of equivocation, that judgment will not stand the test of appeal.
Okay.
It is going to collapse like a pack of cards. That is my opinion concerning this matter.
Okay,
Because,
okay, sir. All right, let me throw a few questions in for you.
The court has emphatically restricted the fact that no court can sack a sitting governor or president or any public officer apart from legislators if they leave one party as their constitutional right.
Okay, sir. But the justice declared that under the democratic system of governance operated in Nigeria, the votes won at an election by a political party cannot be transferred to or utilized for the benefit of another political party or member of another political party. And that was where he based this judgment on. But my question is, does the court have the powers to appoint another governor? Or are we going to have like another election so that the people can elect a new governor? How will this play out?
Hello?
Hello, sir.
Are you there with me?
Yes.
Yes.
So what I'm saying is that there are a lot of cases that go to justify, because this is not the first time a governor is defecting to another party. And the court has spoken concerning that to the effect that it does not matter. You have a right to go to any particular party at any point in time, and you have a right to belong as long as the Constitution, as long as the INEC recognizes that political party. And by virtue of Section 40 of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, as contained in the substantive judgment of Attorney General of the Federation on Atiku Abubakar, that the Supreme Court, in that case, Atiku left when he had a problem with his boss. He left the Full Democratic Party to Action Congress, and the president didn't like that. And the Honorable Attorney General, was sued by Atiku, whose office was declared vacant. And the court held that Atiku has a right to go to any political party. And when it went on appeal to the Supreme Court, the case was dismissed in favor of the Atiku. So, and then under the principle of stare decisis, which is judicial precedent, the High Court has a duty, is duty bound to respect, judgment, a substantive judgment of the Court of Appeal. And of course, the Court of Appeal, the same manner, will respect the judgment of the Supreme Court. So when the Supreme Court has spoken, I don't know where, with due respect, the learned justice of the High Court, Justice Ekwo, with authority relies to, purportedly on that His Excellency, the Governor of Ebonyi State, and so on.
All right, let me get one more question in for you, sir.
Okay,
just one last question. Go ahead.
See, lawyers, judiciary, the courts, sometimes when all that happens, it's a bit above our heads for us regular Nigerians. So for me as a regular Nigerian, what I heard was that the National Assembly had passed this, had voted in agreement that once you cross carpet, you lose your seat. And if you say at the court it makes no sense, so why are we making policies that are dead on arrival? So is it that when you make you vote in something at the National Assembly, a law is made, a policy is made at the National Assembly, it doesn't matter because in the court it will be thrown out? Could you explain to me this dilemma?
You know, terms are against, it's still against them. Why, except with the ground, you can sue the governor, the president, or their deputies, is when you are suing them on their official capacity. In this case, the governor is being sued and his deputy and all the officials in their personal capacity. So, relying on the authority of the decisions of the Supreme Court, in Ejura and Idris and a good number of others, the Supreme Court have said you cannot sue the governor. So the case is almost dead on arrival. So what any court has right to speak. But let us be careful the way we handle our democracy so we don't leave the court.
I have to wrap up. I have to run. Thank you very much, Professor Mari, for joining us this morning. That's all we can take on this segment. When we come back, move on to our other segments. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Stay tuned. Your View will be right back.